JPIGO's Global Learning Office, or GLO, specializes in education, training, and workforce development. This brief orientation will help answer some questions you might have, such as, what is the Global Learning Office and what do we do? Or how can I find GLO resources? It may also answer questions you didn't know to ask, such as, does JPIGO have an education and training strategy? What about a trainer development pathway? If you are still wondering about the answer to any of these questions after this short presentation, please feel free to contact us at glo@jpigo.org. Education and training is an important part of JPIGO's background. For more than 40 years, JPIGO has been a recognized leader in education and training of healthcare providers. It began in 1973 with in-service training for obstetricians in vasectomy and mini laparotomy procedures. In the early 1980s, JPIGO began work in pre-service education, strengthening curricula and family planning. The Global Learning Office is dedicated to supporting the design, planning, implementation, and evaluation of programs that include education, training, or workforce development. Donors and countries spend millions of dollars to educate and train their health workforce. GLO helps guide JPIGO programs to spend this money wisely by helping them to use effective, evidence-based approaches to education and training health workers. JPIGO supports pre-service education, which, as it sounds, is the education that individuals complete in preparation for a career. For example, those planning to become nurses attend nursing school. During pre-service education, individuals develop a basic set of competencies required for a specific job. After they complete their pre-service education and become employed, and during the course of their career, they will receive continuing professional development through in-service training. In-service training supports skill maintenance or new skill development. GLO also provides support for workforce development activities such as improving regulatory systems for healthcare workers. It will matter to you that JPIGO has a Global Learning Office if you are involved in planning or implementing programs related to education and training. GLO exists to help you plan your program activities confidently, effectively, and in a cost-effective manner. We can help you ensure that your education and training activities work and work well. As JPIGO employees, all of us have a role to play in maintaining JPIGO's impressive reputation. If you plan, design, or implement either in-service or pre-service training, or if you support these in some way, GLO can help you shine. We will help you apply current research evidence about education and training to ensure that your work is successful. What does GLO do? GLO supports JPIGO's many talented educators and trainers as they implement programs. GLO is directed by a strategy last updated in 2012, which describes JPIGO's recommended education and training approaches. This strategy is based not only on 40 years of JPIGO's experience, but also evidence collected during 2 reviews of the literature. One focused on pre-service education and the link to health systems outcomes, meaning when healthcare workers are prepared well and provide competent care, the population they serve will benefit from that care. The other literature review focused on in-service training, the results of which are divided into 4 areas of importance: training techniques, frequency of training, setting for training, and the media used to deliver instruction. If you have any involvement with education and training in your work at JPIGO, we strongly encourage you to read JPIGO's Education and Training Strategy and view the recorded presentation by Dr. Peter Johnson, the Director of the Global Learning Office, summarizing the key findings from both literature review reports. If you directly support education and training programs, you should take the time to read the full reports. You might need GLO when you are writing a proposal or supporting a new program that includes education and training, or if you are asked to identify or create a new education or training solution or product, such as a training resource package, new e-learning or m-learning module, or new education or training performance standards. If you want to evaluate a new education or training approach, or you have heard about a program that is using a familiar technology in a new way and want to know more, or if you are responsible for a country program with a large pre-service education program and you need help selecting approaches that will be effective. You can visit us, call, or send an email. We will be happy to consult with you and assist with a variety of needs, from providing feedback on a concept note that you are writing to helping you design a large-scale education or training intervention. Now let's discuss where to find GLO resources. There are two main locations for education and training resources: JPIGO's external website, ReproLine Plus, shown here, and the internal SharePoint website, MyJPIGO. See here how to navigate to the Education, Training, and Workforce Development page on MyJPIGO. Here are some of the products used very often in our programs as of 2013, easily found through the search function on ReproLine Plus. Remember to get us involved as early as possible in a project or a potential project, because we can help you ask essential questions, identify cost-effective solutions, and recommend evidence-based strategies that engage and support learners. What about the JPIGO pathway? The JPIGO trainer pathway is used to keep track of areas of training expertise, as well as where JPIGO trainers are located, to be able to advise programs on who can provide education and training support in their region. If you are a JPIGO trainer already or have been involved in training, you should complete a trainer verification form to document your training expertise. Visit our Education, Training, and Workforce Development page on MyJPIGO to find the trainer verification forms you need. We hope that you now have a better sense of what GLO is, what we do, how we can help you, and how to find us in our resources. Welcome to JPIGO. We look forward to meeting you and helping support your education, training, and workforce development efforts.